Thanks, Nikki and Keaton. This weekend there was a lot of excitement inside Carver, beginning with wrestling.
The nation's number 2 hosted number 20 Purdue on this Friday night. Sports reporters Taylor Brooks and Ala Giacopoulos were there for the action.
It's been a long time coming for the Hawkeyes, a team that hasn't wrestled in Carver Hawkeye Arena in over a month. The Hawks had a great road trip, though, getting wins over Northwestern, Illinois, and Wisconsin, and bringing home a Midlands championship. The Hawks did all they could to entertain a crowd who haven't seen them since December 10th with a 39-4 victory over Purdue. With over 8,000 in attendance, the Hawks started out hot, with Gilman, Clark, Grothus, and Sorensen outscoring Purdue 49-10 in the first 4 rounds, something Tom Brands loves his team for.
You know, I don't really say a whole lot about, feeling good about things, but I really like this team because they score points.
And a big contribution to the points scored came from Edwin Cooper Jr., who got himself a crafty first period pin.
I just rode through and held his leg, and the ref called the foul. So it's kind of quick, but it was good.
After the break, the Hawks continued their dominance, ending the contest with a Sam Stoll pin. The Hawkeyes got their 6th Big Ten win in a big way thanks to some outstanding performances. And although the Hawks scored big with 2 pins, it was a senior who stole the show this Friday night. Our own Taylor Brooks has the story.
Thanks, Alec. It's been 1 year since senior Brody Grothus wrestled inside Carver Hawkeye Arena. After injuries kept Grothus off the mat, this season needed to be special. And the best way to do that, doing one of the most difficult things any wrestler has to do, move a weight class. It was down 8 pounds to 141, a new beginning to the perfect ending as a Hawkeye. After 13 long months, Grothus put his black singlet back on at the Pat Flanagan Open 2 weeks ago. But after a disappointing 6th place, his thoughts ran wild.
Is this really worth it? What the heck am I doing? Those are the initial thoughts. But once you get back to Iowa City, I was right back in the room that night, and you flip the switch. You put it behind you, and you go, and you don't lose sight of what you're after.
And Grothus never lost sight on Friday night.
I was just thinking about before that duel. I think I was talking to Brooks. It's been a long time since I wrestled in front of these fans, and these fans, they're something special because they give you that little boost.
Taking down number 17, Danny Sabatello, was just the start of Grothus's goals.
I'm here to get a gold medal at the Big Tens and the NCAA championships, and 2 weeks ago, getting 6th place at the Loris Open. I think that might make for a good story, coming back and taking first NCAA. So that's where my head's at. I got a long ways to go to get there. I know that. I'm not using this one match as saying, I'm ready to be an NCAA champion. I still got work to do.
The mindset of Grothus is exactly what head coach Tom Brands expects, and a lot of that is coming from maturity.
Well, I think patience equals maturity a lot, and he hasn't wrestled a match in over a year in Carver Hawkeye Arena. 2 weeks ago, he didn't have what he wanted. He didn't, really, what I would say, put his head down and suck his thumb. It was more about, getting better and owning it, and that's what we like.
Moving down a weight class, a lot of guys will go the other way with that. But, with the way we train here, I think I'm stronger than I ever have been.
As Grothus has his eyes on the Big Ten championship duel on March 5th and 6th, it'll be right on his home stage here in Iowa City. Reporting inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, Taylor Brooks, Daily Iowan, TV Sports.
Iowa wrestling returns to Iowa City this Friday night against Big Ten foe Minnesota at 8 p.m.
The Hawkeye wrestling team hosted a group of special guests last week at the U.S. Women's National Wrestling Team, held their national team training camp inside the Dan Gable Wrestling Complex.
The purpose for doing the camp here was simple. National Women's Coach Terry Steiner wants his team to feel comfortable in April when they compete at Carver Hawkeye, and he also liked the idea of being around the Iowa wrestling program where his team would feel Iowa's tradition of excellent athleticism.
To determine 4 positions on the U.S. Women's Freestyle team, a special wrestle-off between 4 weight classes was held on Friday night. The 4 finalists of the 53, 58, and 63-69 kilograms will compete in the Pan American Olympic Games qualifying tournament.
The energy inside Carver continues as the Hawkeye men's basketball team took on Purdue Sunday afternoon, defeating them 83-71.